Hello Dave is ad-free thanks to all you guys supporting the channel on Patreon. All income from donations and Patreon are used directly to upgrade cameras, light, microphones, software, things that allow me to produce more and better looking videos for you guys. All Patreons also get a discount at the merch store, and you have the option to get your name listed at the end of every video. So become a Patreon by following the link in the video description. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Hello Dave with Down to Earth Astronomy. It's Monday, and that means let's take a look at what's been going on in Elite in the past week and what's going to happen in the week to come. First of all, headline news this week, of course, is that Frontier finally made an announcement regarding what's going on with the whole supply and demand and mining, and especially with low temperature diamonds. They posted it over on the forums. I'll leave a link in the video description, but the TLDR version is that the whole supply and demand was only half implemented for low temperature diamonds for some reason. Like the reduced price when selling, that was definitely taking effect. However, they had an additional mechanic that would lower the overall demand, which then suddenly explained, if that wasn't implemented, why we would see demand ramping up over time. Since the January update, I've been keeping an eye on it, and low temperature diamond demands were just increasing. Like we had 100,000 plus on some stations. That has now been implemented with the latest bug fix. They are still looking into the whole thing with then like looking into the cargo, and I've been looking around, and it's actually quite interesting because normally, depending on where you look, if you look at Reddit or forums, or if you look in YouTube comments or Twitter or where you go and look, there will often be a lot of various point of view, but so far it seems the majority of people agree that the fact that the station looks into your cargo hold and determines prices based on what you have before you sell it is quite odd and probably could be done better. So I would expect that Frontier might be looking into it. That doesn't, of course, mean that it'll change it. But for now, we'll just have to wait while the market for low temperature diamonds stabilize. I'm expecting this to take a week, maybe two. Right now, low temperature diamonds are still at a decent price, at least at the time of this recording. But as people begin to sell, the demand is slowly beginning to come back to a more normal level. And depending on where that kind of settles in, that should then determine the prices we're going to expect to see in the future. And if that's happened, maybe people will move over to other materials. It's going to take a while before this whole thing stabilizes itself, I think. Which of course is quite a beautiful simulation of what a real market would be, but there are still some things that I feel like could be ironed out, especially regarding the sneaking and looking into your cargo hold kind of thing. I also want to give you a quick update on eliteguides.info, the homepage that I'm building. I have been building since November, and I did mention in the previous Hello Day, I think last year, that I was planning to do a general release of it. Obviously that didn't happen. I kind of got a little hold up with, there were some things I wanted to do that wasn't really supported. I'm building the site through Squarespace because it was a lot easier than sitting and writing all the code and all the styling myself. Just like fill some fields out, you could get going a lot quicker. So it's a lot faster to prototype like that for me. But there were some things that weren't really possible, so I had to do that with some custom code, which involved JavaScript. And I'm not really a front-end developer, so I haven't been doing much in JavaScript. So I spent the weekend teaching myself how to code JavaScript, and it's working quite nice. If you go over to the site, I'll post it with the other links in the description. If you go to the material trader, I have, like before it was just like an embedded spreadsheet. Now I've actually ported it over to a proper table with some search filters and drop down menus so you can go and select. And I'm really happy with the outcome, and I'm implementing that kind of filtering in more places on the site right now. I'm not sure when it will be like proper released. Obviously the site is active and you can go and you can use the tools that are there, but it is still work in progress, and it will obviously be, I will do a video on it when it's properly released. But right now it is still like some things needs to be fine-tuned here and there, but that will come. I'm gonna keep it short this week. I just want to mention live streams. There will not be a live stream tomorrow because tomorrow evening, when I will usually be doing the live stream, I will be in a hotel in Warsaw. I'm going to Poland with work. Have some meetings and some new colleagues that need to be onboarded, and so I'm heading down there to Poland, and that means that I won't be home on Tuesday evening. So obviously there will be no live stream. Maybe I'll try to get a live stream in later in the week. That depends a bit on the calendar. I haven't really figured that out. If not, then the next live stream will be next week instead of tomorrow. But that's gonna be it for this week. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a like, subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys in space.